Hey everybody, it's Polo18. I feel the need to record this because it's very important. I just watched the end of season 3 of Lost and it fucked with my head. Yes!
Yeah.
Yes! No, I don't even know what to do with myself now. Okay. So, most of season 3, meh. The beginning, meh, it was alright. But anyway, then they got this whole thing and saving or whatever, betrayal. And then at the end, like, they start showing this scene with Jack and I'm thinking, okay, this is a flashback scene, right? You know, before he gets on the island. You know, he's flying a plane, whatever, he's got this huge, well, I have a scruffy beard, but anyway, so he's got this beard, and he's like taking Oxycontin and whatever, and he's drunk, and so, I'm like, alright, well maybe it's showing him like before he gets to the island, he wants to get, like, the whole thing with this season is Jack trying to get back off the island, like always. So anyway, so then, so I'm like, Tim's just laughing at me. Anyway, so I'm like, alright. So he's trying to get off the island, you know, he's got the radio, knocks out Ben Linus, and they're going to the tower, Russo turns off her signal, and then this other chick, like, is all like, alright, well, I'm gonna, you know, signal on my phone. Well, then John Locke comes out of fucking nowhere, he was left in a pit, and Walt shows up, and he's like, Jack, you still have stuff to do, so Jack gets up out of this pit, we don't see him, how he does it, whatever. Anyway, they're at the radio tower, and this Naomi, or whatever the fuck her name was. Ooh, there we go. Anyway, so, like, Jack's fixing the radio out, and he's like, alright, well, Naomi, you do it, you know how this phone works. So anyway, so she's like, okay, and she's getting ready to radio, and then all of a sudden there's a fucking knife in her back. John Locke comes out of nowhere in these bushes, and he's like, don't do it, Jack. So anyway, so then they're like, alright, well, they go, and they, you know, Jack calls him, and they get the boat or whatever, and then it flashes back to Jack with the beard. And he's in his apartment, it's a trash mess, whatever, and he makes a call, and he shows up to this, like, hangar or whatever, there's a fence, and then, you know, he's, like, there, and we don't know who he's talking to on the phone, but he says he needs to see her again. And, my beard is really, like, I need a shave. Anyway, so then, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Kate shows up in this car, and Jack hands her this paper, I guess it was for her funeral, who we don't know who it is, so I'm assuming it's probably someone in her family. It can't be her dad, because her dad got blown to fucking nowhere before she got on the plane, so I can only assume that it's her mom. Anyway, Tim's getting in the fridge. Yep. Get some milk. Anyway, so I'm watching, and Jack's like, well, we need to go back. And Kate's like, go back where? And he's like, we need to go back to the island. And Kate's like, no, you know, and the whole time I'm like, no way, like, no, what, no, I was, geeking shit. And so, like, now I'm completely like, I don't even know what the hell's going on. Like, balls. So, I don't know what's going on right now, but I just thought I'd let you guys know that I'm flipping shit at the end of season 3.
So the worst part is when I watched season 3, back when it was popular, on cable and stuff, I read the message boards like all the time, so I heard all the different theories and speculations of the fans, and one of the most popular at that time was that they were going to do a flash forward. So the entire time I'm watching the episode, I was thinking, oh my god, are they really doing this? Because it looked like it, and I kind of sniffed it out before it happened. So it was a little underwhelming for me. So it's pretty cool to see someone who didn't see it coming.
Anyway, well, I'm going to stop acting dumb now. I really, honestly, I hope season 4 is awesome because this cliffhanger is, Tim has the DVDs, so we're going to jump, we're going to jump right into season 4 right now.
You better believe it.
So, oh my god, I'm so just, I don't even know what to do with myself right now. Oh, hello, me. I don't know what's going on with my beard. Like, okay, so this is unneeded information, but my beard grows at like one of the dumbest angles ever. Okay, so like this part here grows straight down, but then all this under here grows this direction. So like, I don't understand. That cannot be normal. Yeah, I got a nice little ponytail now again. So. Yeah, so I'm gonna make some predictions before I start season 4. Well, now that I know that it's a flash forward, we know that they got off the island. So there's a few things that are pretty key. So So obviously they got off the island, so that means that if Jin has her baby, then if because it was conceived on the island, she may or may not die when they get rescued. So that's one thing I'm thinking. I'm going to say that she lives because she didn't have the baby on the island, even though it was conceived on the island, but she had the baby off the island. And we know that the baby's Jin's because it was conceived on the island. So that's one thing. Charlie obviously died, so there's no way that he's going to be in the post-rescue timeline. Desmond is most likely going to get off the island, but we don't know when because he's nowhere near everyone else. So everyone else might leave the island and he might get left behind with Ben Linus and whoever's left of the others, which I'm assuming they're the others because there's like I don't know, because when you see Ben Linus' story, like he was there as a kid, but then he went and joined what was called the Hostiles, and he wiped out the rest of the Dharma Initiative. So I'm assuming that the Hostiles are now the others, even though that he's telling earlier in the seasons he was telling the castaways that the others were someone aside from them, and that the castaways believe that they were the others, even though that the others said that they weren't. It's kind of a dumb chain. Anyway, so Ben Linus, I'm assuming they're either going to leave behind or take him with him. Desmond knows that Penelope's still alive, so if he ever gets off the island, then he's going to meet up with her, but that may or may not happen. Everything else kind of flows as it should. Like, all the stories before they were on the island are still going to continue. You know, Kate's still going to be a criminal. Claire obviously had her baby, so we know now that she's probably not going to give it up. Trying to think, well, we know Saeed is probably not going to go back into the military because he was out of it, but I'm thinking now post-timeline, he may try and go find his old girlfriend. I don't remember her name. Nadia, there we go. Thank you, Capri Sun. Anyway, so he might try to go find her because he knows where she is, and he was en route when they crashed, so that might happen. But I think a lot of the post-timeline is going to be like them. I don't know. I can probably change DVDs while I do this. Bending down. That I'm thinking he's going to go after her. So we'll just put that back in. We'll bundle this up. So it goes like flip, 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 flip. Get that all back together. Anyway, so this is hard to do one-handed. This is pretty rough. Go in the box. Go into the slide box. Go. Go, I command it. There we go. Alright. Season 3 completed. Okay. So we're going to hit up Season 4 now. Season 4. Let's get this out. Water hose. Anyway. So yeah. But I really hope Desmond ends up getting saved, because that would be cool. Give to you. Throw this away. So.
Well, if you like Desmond, you'll love episode 5.
Yeah, Desmond's kind of a cool character. I'm really enjoying. I loved his interaction, and I wouldn't say chemistry, but his interaction with Charlie. Like,
what did you think of Flashes Before Your Eyes? That episode.
Yeah, the episode where
he went back in time.
Yeah, the reverse episode where Desmond supposedly left the island after he turned the key. Oh, that's really loud. Let's not do that. Anyway, where Desmond turns the key and then he goes, like, quote-unquote back in time. I thought that was a really great episode because, like, it showed him interacting with some of the characters, you know.
Yeah, from the past, like Charlie and Wonderwall.
Yeah, that was cool. So.
I liked it.
But yeah, so I'm definitely feeling Desmond is gonna go in like my top 10, and I'm gonna go back in the kitchen. In the kitchen. Anyway, but yes, that's pretty much all I got on Lost right now. So I'll let you guys know what I think some other time. Kainon HT signing out. See you later. Bye bye.